Business Today is brought to you by...
We start with a yes. But when life takes unexpected turns, you can still say yes to more. The Scotiabank Aero Platinum MasterCard credit card gives you points with every purchase that you can use to travel to anywhere. Plus, with just 20,000 Scotia points, you can say yes to destinations. With Scotiabank Aero Platinum MasterCard credit card, it's easier to say yes to everything. Apply today.
This is Business Today. I'm Marlon Madden. It's a backward step. That's how President of the Small Business Association, SBA, Dean Straker, feels about government's controversial National Social Responsibility Levy, NSRL. He says while SBA members are not averse to paying taxes, and they do understand the economic ills facing the country, the tax is simply too onerous. Straker cautions that the tax will be a blow to the production cost of manufacturers, and also customers will feel the pinch. He raised the concerns last Friday during the social partnership meeting involving the government, the private sector, and the labor movement at the Barbados Hilton Resort.
What this NSRL is saying for local manufacturers is that if you buy local, you pay local. You may argue that you have to pay NSRL on imported goods, but it's not the same thing. Because you pay NSRL on production costs, it means that you have to pay on electricity, you have to pay on your rent, your utilities, and then you have to pay on all the people that help to make that product, all the wages. So for us, it is I don't know how to describe it other than to tell you that we see this as not only hurting manufacturers, but more importantly, hurting all of our customers, because they're the ones that have to tell themselves, how do I support buying local when it's costing me more?
Straker, who is the managing director of the manufacturing firm Barbados Industries Limited, says his company has already witnessed a 20% reduction in sales since the introduction of the tax on July 1st. As such, he issued an impassioned plea for government to reconsider how the tax is being applied to manufacturers.
What we will be happy with, and happy to contribute, is if we could pay NSRL on the inputs, the raw inputs. So, for the benefit of Barbadians listening, in a case like a garment factory, you would be paying NSRL on threads, buttons, fabrics. That's what we're paying NSRL on. And I think people can live with that. However, when you have to pay NSRL on all the wages, all the rent, electricity, NAS, it just cannot work. It's unfair. And I'm speaking from my heart. At a time like this, right now, Prime Minister, bring it home to today. People are going out there so and having to buy school uniforms. All these school uniforms are made in Barbados, and they're having to pay more money.
President of the Barbados Bankers Association, Donna Wellington, says the private sector is very concerned about the dwindling foreign reserves and lack of clarity from government on some of its revenue-raising and fiscal deficit-lowering measures. In his half-year economic review last Friday, Acting Governor of the Central Bank, Cloviston Haynes, said the reserves fell to a low of 9.7 weeks of import, or $635.5 million at the end of June. This from 10.7 weeks of import, or $705.4 million at the end of March. Wellington says it's critical the private sector has details on how government intends to grow the reserves and reduce the fiscal deficit.
Delays in implementation, any reduction in the NSRL base, a lack of specificity on the reduction of non-interest expenses of the government, which was about 82 million based on the calculation that was provided, all have an impact on what can be anticipated on the remaining deficit. Therefore, any detail that we can receive on those would be greatly appreciated in order to help with our discussions.
One returning national is hoping to spice things up in the local liquor department. Chief Executive Officer of Unity Vodka, Kian Ingram, tells Business Today his flavored rums and vodkas are already gaining traction after hitting the market back in February. He's in fact hoping to invest in a rum distillery in Barbados in the future, and he's not afraid of expected competition from the more established brands. While his rums and vodkas are produced in Germany, they are flavored, packaged, and labeled in Barbados. The spirits are currently being sold in a number of bars, especially in the north of the island.
I think we've done very well for these few months, so I can see a bright future. The feedback is fantastic. We do get some comments from men that don't like the flavored rums, but I was already expecting that. Okay. The straight rum, we had a few down here in the beginning that moved quick, gone, so we're waiting on the next shipment, which is coming in 3 weeks.
Now for today's financial tip. It is okay to overestimate your expenses, especially if your business is operated on a project-by-project basis. It is better to budget slightly above your anticipated line item costs, no matter what, so that if you do go over, you won't be fully unprepared. That's been Business Today. Join us again on Thursday. Until then, you can get more business and news by logging on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribing to our e-paper, and liking us on Facebook. I'm Marlon Matt.